Hi there everybody, it's UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator Halsey here from SlimmandStylish.stampinup.net. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm playing with the Forever Grapevine Cling Stamp set, and this has this coordinating die set with it as well. So I'm playing with both of these to create this You're So Sweet card. I love this grapevine detail, it's so intricate. Really lovely. Let me show you how to put it together. So to start off with, you're going to either need a large stamping block or your stamp positioning tool. So I'm using my Stamparatus here. And I have popped on the vine. And all I'm going to do is stamp it onto some scrap basic white. So I'm just going to pop my box underneath there, just so it keeps it steady. And I'm just going to grab some scrap basic white to stamp onto. Let me just, make sure you keep the magnets apart. Let me just check that that's in it, yeah. So it doesn't matter sort of what way you put it in, you just want to make sure it obviously fits onto your paper because we're going to be die cutting this out. Okay, so ink it up. And stamp it. Now what I did was I did do a couple of stamps on it just to make sure that every bit of it is caught, and it's a really deep dark line. You should just undo a couple of those. Stamp it down and then remove it from your Stamparatus and get colouring. So the colours I've used for this set is light and dark Just Jade and the light and dark Fresh Freesia. So what I did with the dark Just Jade is I've just gone over a couple of the veins in the leaves like that. It's quite easy and quite quick to colour this one. It's really, I think it's a really nice colouring one, and it's quite effective as well. So I did that with the dark on each of the leaves, and then I picked a few of the vines, not many, just one or two where there's interwoven vines. So like here, there's one that's intertwined. So I've done that in the dark. Just here, there's a slightly different one there, and at the top here, this one here is intertwined with another one. It just gives it a bit of texture then when you're working with the light. And then you just want to colour all the rest of the vines and the leaves with a light Just Jade. So I'm going over all of it with the brush tip on the leaves and all of it with the bullet tip on the vines. So this set is actually in the annual catalogue, and it is a bundle. So you can buy the dies and the stamps together and save yourself 10%. What you need to do for that is when you actually look at the catalogue, or when you look on my website, SlimmandStylish.stampinup.net, and you search Forever Grapevine, it will come up with the stamp set separately, it will come up with the dies separately, and it will also come up with a bundle code. To take advantage of the 10%, you need to use the bundle code. I'm not always 100% sure it's clear, and I do think some people put in, I've seen on some customer orders, you've popped in the stamp set and then popped in the dies and expected to get 10% at the checkout. You actually need to put the bundle code in to activate the 10%. If you put them in separately, it won't work. So just as a heads up. So I'm just going to colour around there like that, making sure I'm catching all of it. I'm not blending because I quite like having the, let me show you if I put it up, I quite like having the dark bit standing out. So I'm not doing too much work to blend it, I'm just colouring in. And then the vines. Okay, you don't want to put the Just Jade away when you finish, because there is this detail that's just at the back here that will need to be coloured in a bit. But it is quite a fun one because it's swirly. Okay. Then you've got your dark, oh, look at that, Mr. Vine. Okay, so then you've got your dark fresh freesia, and you just want to do a couple of the berries in the middle with the dark fresh freesia. And then just colour in around the edge. Again, you're not really blending over the top. You want the two different colours to be obvious so that they look like riper fruit in the middle. And through there. Okay, once you've finished colouring in your vine, you want to use your dies to cut it out. So I've actually already done one to save time. There you go. And you want a piece of basic white that is 10.5 centimetres by 14.85 centimetres. So this will fit exactly onto my card base. And you want to line up roughly where you want the vine. So I want it there. And then I'm using this detail here. So you've got this one. And I'm going to ink it up with my Memento again. Work out where I want it so it just comes underneath the vine, move the vine and stamp. So when I put the vine over the top, you've just got this detail here so it looks layered. And then I'm going to do exactly the same with the Just Jade dark through the middle of the leaves, Just Jade light, colouring it in. Like that. Just helps create it, make it look more like a 3D sort of element. You could put a few more of these in underneath the vine if you wanted to, so it looked more 3D. Really up to you. Run that through. Okay. Once you've done that, you want a couple of dimensionals. So 1, 2, 3, and just stick your vine down. Okay, so now you want the sentiment. So I've picked You're So Sweet, which is just here, but it does have some nice sentiments on this set. So you've got Forever Grateful, thank you for the beautiful ways you've touched my life, and thank you. I'm still going with You're So Sweet, and I'm going to stamp that onto a scrap strip of basic white, and I'm using the double oval punch, and I'm just using this one here down the bottom, the nice straight one, rather than the fluty one, and I'm just going to punch that out. So I know where I want this on the card, but before I do it, I'm actually going to grab some ribbons. So this is the Fresh Freesia in colour ribbon, and I'm just going to grab a twist of it like that. Cut that through. And for this, you're going to want to add some adhesive underneath where you're going to put your sentiments. So just sort of there. Run your ribbon. Over. I'm actually just going to move that down because I don't want the ribbon visible from the top of my sentiment. I want it to come out from underneath it. Like that. So position it how you want it. And then pop a dimensional on your sentiment and stick it on top. And all I'm going to do is cut that just a little shorter so it looks a bit more tidier. Cut them so they're both going in the same direction, like that. And then you just need your card base. So thick whisper white, cut in half and scored in half. Here it is, and I'm just going to take that, I'm going to fold it and burnish it and stick it down. Okay, to finish off, I'm going to pop some of the matte black dots on. These are lovely, I think, and really effective on your projects. So I'm just going to grab a couple of these off, dot them around the trellis, and that's the card finished. Really simple, I think, but really cute. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below if you have liked this set and the coordinating dies. They are available to purchase from SlimmandStylish.stampinup.net. Everything I've used today is available to purchase from there. If you've enjoyed the video, please do subscribe and come back for more content. I will see you all soon. Bye. I hope you've enjoyed today's project. All items that I have used on this video are available to purchase from my store, www.SlimmandStylish.stampinup.net. Alternatively, if you would like a copy of our catalogues, please send me an email to slimandstylish@live.co.uk or leave me a comment below and I'll get in touch with you. I upload regular content to this channel, so if you do enjoy watching my tutorials, please make sure that you have subscribed and rang the bell to get notifications when new videos go live. Thank you for joining me and have a lovely day.